Welcome to Nerd News. It's me, Anthony, and I'll be looking back at the past week and summarising a few little bites of news from the world of film, TV, and video games, and tabletop. Anything nerdy, really. Chadwick Boseman's death last year was certainly a tragedy. A genuine tragedy, of course. Not just because it seemed like we wouldn't get another Black Panther movie. Well, we later found out that we would still be getting a Black Panther sequel. But the question remained, who would take on the mantle of the Black Panther? It seems we may now have an answer to that question. Hollywood source Daniel Rickman, I hope I'm saying that correctly, posted this pretty direct statement on his Patreon account. I can confirm Shuri is the lead and Namor is the villain. If that's true, then that sounds pretty awesome to me. Shuri is a fan favourite, and for good reason. She's cool, she's funny, and also she's the last member of T'Challa's family, I think, so in that case it would make sense for her to take on that mantle. And Namor is the villain? Cool. Yeah, we haven't seen anything of Namor in the Marvel Universe yet. Or the Submariner. Or Submariner. I used to think it was Submariner, and then I realised Submariner sounds so much better. I just realised I think my chair's still squeaking around. I'm just going to position it a bit more comfortably now and try not to move at all. 1 week ago today, so technically still over the past week, we got a couple of new trailers that look pretty good. Lightyear, the Toy Story spin-off movie, finally has a proper trailer and it looks superb. David Bowie's Starman, David Bowie or David Bowie? I think it's Bowie. David Bowie's Starman was an excellent choice to put over the trailer. It worked perfectly well. And it's very weird to see Buzz without his helmet on and his purple cowl. You know, the thing that goes around, the purple thing goes around his head. I'm pretty sure I'd refer to that as a cowl, yeah. But it looks awesome. The visuals are good, and it looks like we're going to see proper Star Command and all that. It looks really fun. There does seem to have been some confusion about this film and what it actually is. Many seem to think that in the world of Toy Story, this film exists in that world and is based on the life of a real astronaut called Buzz Lightyear, the real Buzz Lightyear, who the Buzz Lightyear toys are based on in that universe. However, that doesn't make much sense to me. As far as we know, the Toy Story universe isn't a science fiction world with aliens and Star Command agents zooming around in space. So it makes more sense to me that even in the world of Toy Story, Buzz Lightyear is a fictional character and Lightyear is simply a live-action movie based on the character, perhaps based on the cartoon Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, which I believe the toy is to be based on. We also got a trailer for the Book of Boba Fett, something that Star Wars fans like myself have been looking forward to for a while now. The Star Wars universe is such a mind-bogglingly vast one, so I'm intrigued by the concept of seeing what looks to be the criminal underbelly of that universe. Boba Fett himself is of course a completely iconic character. What Star Wars fan wouldn't be excited for this? For the record, I thought that both seasons of The Mandalorian were pretty great, so I'm pretty confident that this show will be very enjoyable if it lives up to the same standard. A bit of tabletop news actually, but sort of video game news as well. Who remembers Snake? Silly question, everyone remembers Snake. You know that little game that you used to play on your unbreakable Nokia 3210 back in the day? That game is becoming a board game. If you don't know this already, I'm a huge fan of tabletop, so hearing of a classic game like this becoming a board game, it sounds like a very fun concept to me. Currently on Kickstarter, the tabletop version of Snake was created by Martin Kriesman, I don't know how to say his name, I'm sorry. It works with a snake made up of directional tiles. To move the snake, you take the tile from the tail end and place it at the front, pointing the direction you want the snake to move. It's literally just a slowed down version of the mobile game, but purely strategic. And there are also different game modes, you can play against people. It sounds really fun. Also, there is a virtual demo version of the game on Kickstarter, and I really want to check that out. And I might actually make that into a video. In fact, I might make that my Saturday video later this week. The dogs next door sound very excited about that as well. I'm afraid that's about all we've got time for today. If I missed anything major from the past week, or anything that you're particularly excited about that I didn't cover, please let me know in the comments. Stay classy, YouTube. Bye bye.